Hi, let's discuss second example of analyzing recursive algorithm. I already discussed one example for factorial function. Let's discuss second example, Tower of Hanoi puzzle. Before analyzing its recursive algorithm, first you need to understand what is Tower of Hanoi puzzle. In Tower of Hanoi puzzle, there are n disks. These are the disks and 3 pegs. This is peg number 1, peg number 2 and peg number 3. And we can move disks from one peg to another peg. Initially, all disks are on the first peg. You can see initially all disks are the first peg in order of their size. Means larger one at the bottom while the smaller one at the top. We can keep disk one after another in larger to smaller order. And the goal is to move all the disks from peg 1 to peg 3 using the second one as auxiliary. There are some conditions like at a time we can move only one disk and we cannot keep the larger disk on a smaller disk. Like we cannot keep like this. Let this is a smaller disk. Above that we cannot keep a larger disk. This is wrong. But above a larger disk we can keep a smaller disk. So you can move only one disk at a time and it is forbidden to place a larger disk on top of a smaller disk. To move n greater than one disk from peg 1 to peg 3 with peg 2 as auxiliary, this is peg 1, this is peg 3 and this is peg 2. We first move recursively n minus 1 disk from peg 1 to peg 2 with peg 3 as auxiliary. So here we will move n minus 1 disk from peg 1 to peg 2 with peg 3 as auxiliary. Next we will move the largest disk from peg 1 to peg 3. Here we are doing one move. Next we will move n minus 1 disk from peg 2 to peg 3 using peg 1 as auxiliary. So first we will move recursively n minus 1 disk from peg 1 to peg 2. Next we will move the largest disk from peg 1 to peg 3. Then we will move n minus 1 disk from peg 2 to peg 3. So that will be our recurrence relation. We are moving n minus 1 disk from peg 1 to peg 2. Then we are moving one disk from peg 1 to peg 3. Then we are moving n minus 1 disk from peg 2 to peg 3. And if n equals to 1 means there is just one disk, then directly that we can move from peg 1 to peg 3. So the number of move we can write as m of n. If you want you can write as t of n, and it depends only on number of disk, or you can say depends only on n. So we can write recurrence relation m of n. M of n means number of move requires for n disk equals to m of n minus 1. M of n minus 1 is for n minus 1 move for moving n minus 1 disk from peg 1 to peg 2. Then 1 for moving larger disk from peg 1 to peg 3. Next n minus 1 for moving n minus 1 disk from peg 2 to peg 3. And the initial condition is m of 1 equals to 1. If there is just one disk, directly you can move to peg 3. So recurrence relation for number of moves m of n equals to 2mn minus 1 plus 1 for n greater than 1. We just add these two. So we found 2mn minus 1 plus 1, and initial condition is m of 1 equals to 1. So I found this as a recurrence relation for Tower of Hanoi. Lots of time you will get question like what is the recurrence relation for Tower of Hanoi? It is m of n equals to 2mn minus 1 plus 1. It may be written in form of t, like t of n equals to 2tn minus 1 plus 1. So this is the recurrence relation for Tower of Hanoi. Sometime it may ask number of move, that you can find by the forward substitution. So number of move for one disk is 1. Now number of move for two disks. So m of 2 equals to 2 m of 1 plus 1. So 2 m of 1 is what? 1. 2 into 1 plus 1. 2 multiplication 1 is 2 plus 1, it is 3. Suppose there are two disks. Let this is disk 1, this is disk 2. First we will move this disk to second peg. So this is move 1. Next we will move the larger disk to third peg. This is our move 2. Next we will move the smaller disk from second peg to third peg. So for 2 disks we did 3 move. One from first peg to second peg, then one from first peg to third peg, then one from second peg to third peg. Like how many moves will be there for 3 disks m of 3? M of 3 will be 2 into m of 2. What is m of 2? We found it is 3. So 2 multiplication 3 plus 1. 2 multiplication 3 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. So for 3 disks there will be 7 move. Like this for 4 disks, 2 multiplication 7 plus 1. 2 multiplication 7 is 14. 14 plus 1, there will be 15. So for 4 disks there will be 15 move. Like that you can find number of move by doing the forward substitution. Let's analyze this recurrence relation by method of backward substitution. We have the recurrence relation as m of n equals to 2mn minus 1 plus 1. So in place of this m of n minus 1, we can write 2mn minus 2 plus 1. So in place of this, we'll just substitute 2mn minus 2 plus 1. Now before 1, 2 was there. So 2 multiplication 2, it will be 2 square. Then mn minus 2, next 2 multiplication 1, it will be 2, and before 1, 1 was there. Next, in place of mn minus 2, we can substitute 2mn minus 3 plus 1. Now before there is 2 square, in place of mn minus 2, we will substitute 2mn minus 3 plus 1. So just multiply this 2 square multiplication 2, it will be 2 power 3. Then mn minus 3, then 2 square multiplication 1, it will be 2 square. Before there was 2 plus 1. Like this it will continue. From this sequence we can get a general pattern like mn equals to 2 power I mn minus I, then 2 power I minus 1 plus then 2 square plus 2 plus 1. You can mark when 2 power 3 here 2 square. So when it will be 2 power I, here it will be 2 power I minus 1. And for this addition, there is a formula. We can write 2 power I minus 1. So 1 plus 2 plus 2 square up to 2 power I minus 1. That we can write as 2 power I minus 1. This is the formula that we use here. And initial condition given is m of 1 equals to 1. So need to compare n minus I with 1. N minus I equals to 1 means I value is n minus 1. Now just substitute I. In place of I, will substitute n minus 1. So 2 power n minus 1, m of 1, n minus I is 1. Then 2 power I. So in place of I, will substitute n minus 1 minus 1. Now this m of 1 is 1. We got 2 power n minus 1 plus 2 power n minus 1 minus 1. So this thing we can write as 2 into 2 power n minus 1, or we can write as 2 power 1 plus n minus 1. So plus 1 minus 1 will be cancelled. We will get 2 power n. 2 power n minus 1. So 2 power n minus 1, approximately it is equivalent to 2 power n. So running time will be big O of 2 power n. This is our method of backward substitution. Let's discuss recurrence tree method. We know m of n equals to 2m n minus 1 plus 1. So that we can write as m of n minus 1 plus m of n minus 1 plus 1. So from mn we can generate m of n minus 1 and another m of n minus 1. And how many moves are there? There will be one move. So how we are writing? This right side part we are writing as a children, like m of n, children will be m of n minus 1 and m of n minus 1. So number of move we will write 1. Next again m of n minus 1. Here you can see m of n minus 1 equals to 2m n minus 2 plus 1. So from m of n minus 1 we will derive m of n minus 2 and m of n minus 2. Again from this m of n minus 1 we will derive m of n minus 2 and m of n minus 2. And number of move will be 2 for this one and for this one. This m of n minus 1 we can write m of n minus 2 plus m of n minus 2 plus 1. Here this n minus 1 we can write m of n minus 2 plus m of n minus 2 plus 1. So that's why there will be 2 move. Now from this m of n minus 2 we can derive m of n minus 3. Again m of n minus 3 plus 1. So here we'll write 1. Count number of move is 1. Again for m of n minus 2 number of move will be 1. For m of n minus 2 it will be 1. For this m of n minus 2 it will be 1. So total 4 move that we can write as 2 power 2. Like this it will continue and finally we'll reach m of 1. M of 1 will be at leaf level and number of move will be 2 power k. So what will be running time? We can simply add this 1 plus 2 square up to 2 power k, and we know formula for this, it is 2 power k plus 1 minus 1 according to this. Now what is k value? At root there is mn, then child m of n minus 1, then m of n minus 2 like this. Here just consider m of n minus k. M of n minus k equals to m of 1, means we'll just compare n minus k with 1. Just assume n minus k equals to 1, means k equals to n minus 1. Now we found k value, just substitute k value in place of this. 2 power in place of k, substitute n minus 1. Before plus 1 was there, so just write plus 1, then minus 1. So minus 1 plus 1 will be cancelled. We'll get 2 power n minus 1. Approximately running time will be big O of 2 power n. I discussed two methods for solving this recurrence. One is method of backward substitution, another is recurrence tree method. Whichever you find easier, you just use that. If this lecture is helpful for you, please like and subscribe. Thank you.